guys, welcome back to my channel. I was thinking of what could I do because I don't do much on my channel, so it was ASMR, and so like 5 videos. And so I thought, well, I do an everyday look that I can kind of use to go out occasionally. I'm pretty boring when it comes to looks, and I use more so like brown tones, neutrals. I don't use purples, I don't use pinks when it comes to lips, or I don't focus around looks. I think the most dramatic look I've ever done in my life is use this lighting back here. It's from my roommate, and so this light right here is super bright. So I have to find a setup where it's not glaring in my face or in the camera, so you know. But so I'm going to start with my basic prep. I use the Pore Professional Pore Primer, which is really old. It's probably really dusty. I don't think you can tell. Well, you can. And I just take away my finger. Once again, this is just like a basic look, which I use to get all over my face. Well, you know, coverage. And after that, I just go in with e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. I prime so much because I have really oily skin. So if I don't prime my skin, it doesn't last not even all day. It lasts half a day, and then by the time I get home, it's all off my face. Or I have mascara under my eye because I sweat that much. Off my brows, and that's weird. After I make sure that's matte and everything, I'm using my mirror right here. Ignore the side you saw. I just dusted it off because it was that bad. But rub the rest of my skin because I mean it's pretty just like lotion, but you don't use it everywhere. Then I take my matte finish Pro Contour. This is like a few months old. I probably need to get some more later in the year. Before I try to film another video, but you know me, I don't really care. What else? Use my hand. I actually got this brush right here, but I don't like using it because it doesn't work really well. Of course, it's a knockoff project. You can't afford the real thing. Like $13 for one of these, not for me. I was kind of dot my skin. And you're like, oh my god, that's so much foundation. Oh my god, all these black spots on my skin. I'm wearing this head wrap because I have to shave my head. I haven't shaved it in a few days. And so my hair is pretty not cute right now. I think you kind of see it poking out if the light isn't too everywhere. And I'm probably not gonna use this brush. I fucking hate it. I'm gonna get my beauty blender out. I need to clean these actually, because they are not cute. And I know this is a little off my shade. I have a Soling eyelid. I'm allergic to cats, and so recently a cat got my face, and I kind of rubbed my eye, and it swelled. 2 days ago, it was really swollen. So now I had to really cleanse it because probably after this video, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna heal properly like it should. This is not gonna be good for my under eye. Eyelid, I mean. These are my brows. I shaved my brows off. I don't shave out completely. I shave enough for when I So when I decide to draw them on, I have just enough to get it the way I want, to the point where I have brows, but I don't have like fucking trees and Sharpie marks. So after I do my foundation, I pull out my concealer. This is one I actually stopped using a while ago because I found one that I like more. I'm kind of out. Once again, this is by Miss A because you know I don't use anything else. This was the best one. I need to go buy it again. I keep missing my hand in the tube. I know this is probably way off my shade, but it actually blends in pretty well when it sets. And I just got my lip. So you know that happens. I was crying, honestly. I was crying concealer. It's probably gonna get really messy towards the end when I get to the bronzer. I just take my other beauty blender and I just rub it in my skin, and there it goes. My lip's kind of concealed. I don't know why I conceal my lip, but you know. New beauty technique. Conceal your lip. How do I get concealer on my eyelid? Looking at a mirror is slightly different because I see one thing and then the second I like look up into the mirror, look up into the camera, I literally see something else. And it's really frustrating. This is gonna be a really short look. Like I said, it's something I do when I'm like going out with friends for a hot minute or like doing something else. Now I just take this brush and I kind of like go in with it. That's probably what I should use from the beginning to get my concealer, but I just prefer to use the beauty blender. And next I just pull out my loose face powder. I'm literally wearing a black dress and I don't know why, because that means it's going to get every fucking so, yeah. It dropped on my fucking stress. I fucking hate this camera because it doesn't adjust right. And when it does, it's showing the wrong thing. I just washed this dress, but it's whatever. And so while this is setting, I forgot one part actually in the place. And so while this is setting, I'm going to go start on my eye. I know it's probably a lot, but you know. So my finger, I actually broke my nail the other day. I put some out on the cabinet, and so my nail's pretty upsetting right now. And I got this all right here. It'll work out. I just can say that it's art, and it's unique. It's a very beautiful creation. Let's see, because, you know, why not add to the mess? I'm going to start with my mineral bronzer. I'm going to take this brush right here, my baby right here, and I'm just going to I have a red skin tone, like red undertone, that is really hard to like see sometimes. So I tried this other bronzer and it was too dark. You know, like I had like dark spots on my forehead, dark spots on my face, and I had to tell people, no, 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 that's this bronzer. I'm really dumb sometimes, so you know. And I'm just doing my threes, cause you know that's the frame of the face, the number. I think you can hear my roommates out there laughing. They're watching this comedy, and apparently it is that funny. And I'm just like, I don't get it. But you know, whatever. It's your cup of tea. It's not mine. Now drink it. Drink your own cup of tea. Keep adjusting. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh, that was the camera. And my face looks like it's not as chunky as it is. I'm just kidding. When it's not as oddly shaped as it is, then I start with my eyes. And so as a base, I'm taking one of my beautiful brushes that I got from my other set, actually, right here. And I'm going to start on my base eyelid. And I'm going to go in with this color. Actually, I always have this color. This color is that. This is probably not the right brush, but you know, whatever works. Whatever gets the look down is whatever I use sometimes. I got two sets of brushes for a reason, and I only use like one occasionally. I have this pretty white one which looks really, really familiar from Miss A as well. That is my go-to, and it looks really familiar to the Wet n Wild brush set that everybody has. Like everybody has it. Like honestly, it's insane sometimes. Like, oh, you have that one? Oh, same people. Next, I'm going to go over my eye with the News Maybelline set. And then I'm going to go in with this dark brown and just line the outer eye. And that was probably a lot, but you know, whatever. Whatever gets the job done. I'll go in later and fix it. Concealer goes a long way when you actually do it. I promise you, it might look like a hot mess now, but the end result's gonna be amazing. I'm like, oh my god, how'd you do that? And I'll be like, oh, fucking magic. Freaking magic. And finally, I'm going to go in with one of the shades. This is actually something I got recently, which I haven't used yet because I haven't found a reason to. But a video is the perfect reason to find to use it. To go in with this peachy color. You know, I'm still mixing in shades. I'm just going to go over my eye and blend it out. Out this way and that way. This is literally the worst thing I'll do to my eye right now. But it's for a video. And I'm going to take my other favorite brush, which is the F21, also by AOA Studios. I'm going to wipe away. And it's totally too light for my face, but you know, gets the job done. I lost my other one the other day, and I can't find it, and I really don't want to find it right now, because it is not okay. They are dying out of them. I'm going to blend in my bronzer. These earrings are actually a gift from an ex-roommate. We aren't really friends, so I don't like her at all. It's like a really quick, simple look. And most times I try not to make errors, but it happens and it's whatever, cause you know things happen, and so sometimes you have to live with them. When I blend it in properly, I leave that there. I was gonna do a color corrector with it, but right now I'm just kind of like filling this look a little bit. I love mistakes, you know, they're pretty. When someone doesn't. And next, now I'm gonna show my lip. I know my brows are probably something I have to do right now, but the lip is what helps me see the look that I want. It's a metallic Wonder Metal by Miss A, and the color is digital. Fun fact, I love games, but I know people play with, so I don't get on it a lot. I love games in general. I was an avid gamer growing up, because you know, they helped me escape the real world. I kind of oil on my lips. Go over. You know. And then I kind of go in the center with another one. I messed around and got two of the same, of this shade now. So I just use it whenever I have it. And I'm like, why'd I open this one? I don't know. Why not? Go in the center so I get that look. And then I go with my brows. I go with this wonderful shade of this Mass Volume. This eyelash actually over here is bent in farther than the other one, and I think it was something that I was born with, because I used to hate it, and now I'm just like, I live for it. I live for that individuality. I just cut it off my nose. Oh my god. That's gonna be a stem mark on my face. So this one just punched me in the face, honestly. Gonna rub it out. Or I'll get on it later. When I first started in makeup, this was the worst thing ever. It was like simple, I just do it. And so this is like the look. Like I don't always mess up like this. It was just one of those things where it happens and I kind of like go out with it and no one really says anything about it. I like the look. It has like a warm glow to it. And just like something simple I do, like when I'm going out or with some friends and they want to hang out, or they're like, "Hey, can pick you up." I'm like, "Wait, give me like an hour, 2 hours, 3 max." And this is how my look. It's really simple. I'm probably gonna do a longer video. Sometime this week. I just want to put one out, so I'm not wasting time doing other things where I could take away some video. Let's set this. Hecka close. I don't contour my nose, but just for the sake of the video, I can for you, just so you know, see what I do. And all it does is just add like my nose. I know it probably doesn't look smaller at all, but I think it does. Like it's just a mental thing for me. The bronzer, and I just kind of wipe it down my nostrils. My nose does look thinner, but you know. I go on my fingers afterwards. That's just my thing. I go on my fingers. I'm a really hands-on person. I'm gonna smudge it out. Lastly, my brows, which I don't always do very well. These are all shaved off actually. I'm actually going somewhere tonight, so some friends. So this is why I'm doing this look. Going another swipe, swipe, swipe. Swipe, swipe, swipe. The base color. This is black. I use brown most times, but I have a bald spot right now, which I normally have, and it bothers me. But when it does grow in like this, I just kind of like this. I use black because brown kind of shows it off a little more. And I go in with some concealer, and I go under my brow with the same brush I use for my eyes, and just wipe, wipe. I know this looks really trashy, but I haven't got many complaints. How about that? If I do that, I just kind of go over it like this, and I kind of point it out. My brows actually have really different shapes. This one actually has an arch, and this one doesn't. And this is kind of the look. Obviously, if someone's doing this look, their brow is probably not going to be different than this one. Not much. I have no arch in this brow, but I have an arch in this brow. So this brow always ends up looking good. And this is like the cousin that it allows to hang with it, but it's not really its friend. Yeah. So subscribe to my channel if you want to see more in videos that I put more detail into. This one just like it's a quick one, just a quick little look that I be doing. I'm going out, and I thought, why not make a video out of it? Subscribe to my channel. Hit that like button below if you want to. My social medias, link below. And kind of like have a nice night, afternoon, morning, whatever it is for you. And see ya.